As the saying goes, men chase women across the mountain. Female chasing male spacer. The girl ignores the eyes around her. Take the initiative to pace directly with the male lead. This sudden scene excited the male protagonist. Is it so exciting in the wild? This scene just smashed Yang You's diamond vinegar jar to pieces. Staring at the two. The next move. It turns out that women are the most beautiful and wonderful voices. Poisoned by a wretched senior brother. Flip here. I saw that the wretched senior brother was beaten to hundreds of meters by Zhang Dalen. Forced to stand up and look at the male protagonist and others. Damn, got a hard stubble. Zhang Dalen's hands are entrenched. There to touch my boss with a green pan face. Really light lanterns in the toilet to find shit. The wretched senior brother suddenly felt the injury on his body. Panicked. The sun shines on the dragon and Taga. Elder Zong climbed directly to the foot of Zhang Daling. Trembling. Thinking about it carefully, he felt terrified and suddenly looked up at the man. What kind of person is this? It's actually the boss of the elder. My luck also pushed him back. The male protagonist doesn't care about these 256 small dogs. Just tell him to kill him. Zhang Daling, who received the order, raised his hand and was a male protagonist. When he turned his head, he was pounced on the spot by a beautiful figure. I saw a sweaty woman about to undress. The hero's heart beats 100 times a second. But it feels cold behind me. Look around. It turned out to be Yang Yao with 2 for K-7 big eyes. Staring at the every move of the two, the male protagonist, who was discovered with a little secret, explained repeatedly. How could Yang Yao, whose anger value is off the charts, the rest of the male protagonist? Seeing that the beauty was about to be unable to hold on, she said, "Kill me, kill me." Next too, Zhang Daling looked at the scene where the boss was about to lose control. Cold heart. Let go of that girl. Give me space for male leaders, followers. Drag out a leg extension and stair peel. Feed Zhang Daling to the charming big beauty. Looking at the slowly recovering big beauty, he envied the boss. This thing is also 7 or 6, 10 or 8, in case of emergency. An hour later, the beautiful woman opened her eyes and looked at the crowd in confusion. And also check if your clothes are still there. Shake without turning over. Hold the towel. Said reluctantly, "Don't worry. You're okay." Trying to squeeze out a smile. The introduction is that my young master saved you. Big, beautiful, reserved, slightly bowed head. Introduce yourself to Ching-Su in the wonderful sound. The male protagonist interjected and said the name of the third wife, Shuan Yuan, and said she was my fiancée. You presume you know. Here, Shuan Yuan fallen. King Shuan, who has 6 words fiancée, is no longer shy. Turn your face. Draw the sword from behind. Suddenly approaching the epidemic Tianwen. Wonderful voice sentence, die for me. I'm sure you've seen huskies eating grapes. But you've never seen someone lying on a bench. Husky eating grapes leisurely with Erlang's legs crossed. Although the scene in front of you blinds everyone's dog eyes, but it didn't shake them to level the family's grave. I saw the grapes in Erha's mouth, hit like a machine gun reflection. When the lead boss turns to look at his companion, Erha penetrated with lightning speed. At this moment, the lead boss said in astonishment that it was impossible. Absolutely impossible. It's really a pet dog. The screen goes to the other side. Mother Wu brought the 4 brothers to the capital, Wu family. Mother Wu looked up at this safe and sound mansion. I was shocked. Strange. Mingming's letter said that the family failed miserably. How can it be so quiet? While speaking, he brought the 4 brothers into the mansion. When the servants see the coming of the Lord, immediately send the letter, and the Lord also closes it tightly. Ha ha ha! Does my good daughter miss her father? I saw Wu Taiyei, the head of the Wu family, show a long-planned sinister expression. The ebony crocodile stared fiercely at Wu Tai. FEI, you lied to me. To tell you the truth this time, Lower, you. I want you to marry Dong Fanhong and use your fourth son for my Wu family. It turns out that in the early years, for the sake of the Wu family's own interests, don't hesitate to tear apart a wind couple. Then deceive to the palace. If it weren't for Mother Wu's death, it has already ended in a terrible end. Saying that, the Wu family members surrounded the four brothers. The more Mother Wu thought about it, the weirder she became. He actually committed blood with his body. He also implicated his four children. The tears in my eyes slowly flowed down. Wu Taiya told the servants what to do. Don't take it down. The pterosaur looked at the sad mother, Wu. I saw the fierce servant gradually moving forward, echoing quickly. Siblings surrounded by four. The mother suddenly emitted a terrified light. The surrounding energy stream suddenly burst down, shocking people around dozens of meters away. Blue dragon, white tiger, vermilion bird, Shuang Wu life divine beast quietly rose. Make a deafening roar. The remaining guests looked at the scene in front of them. Exclaimed my mother. At a young age, the 9th grade of the Emperor was no wonder the team leader went to great lengths to deceive them. It was so worth it. Wu Tai saw this thing. Can't stand it. I made a lot of money by myself. The Wu family is finally about to take off. Mother Wu pushed the four sons out and ordered DeLong to take his younger siblings and turn around quickly. He turned towards Wu Taifang. Too bad the level is too different in salt. A mountain was erected by Wu Taiya. The fourth son looked at the seriously injured mother, quickly stepped forward to inquire about the situation. Wu Taiya is proud. Look at this thing, and laugh out loud. Not surprisingly here, there's going to be an accident. A loud phoenix cry. Breaking wind laughs. Wu Taiya turned to look at the sky. The giant shadow that shocked the three views filled his eyeballs. It turned out to be a huge plot, emitting a fiery light. And here's what's even scarier. There is still such a behemoth. Ask which one is stronger. You have to stand on the back of an ancient phoenix. King Shen showing love is the best. Everyone looked at the demon beast that subverted their own views. A figure slowly fell. Pterosaurs were the first to recognize. Shout out Big Brother immediately. Oh Big Brother, come and help me. Looking at the badly injured mother on a sunny day, the expression on his face is getting darker and Which darker. Old monster is it? But Mother Wu, who reacted like this, quickly said Zhao Angshen, hurry up and take your brothers and sisters. Leave my mother alone. It's okay. Wu Taiyan recognizes a sunny day. Little beast, who am I? You want to save people because you are trash. On epidemic days, the gloomy face can drip water. At the Torrens, Scar Road kneels down and apologizes to my mother. Wu Taidu with a tall body. You really take yourself seriously. Dare to make Grandpa kneel, looking for death. All vertical lines are opened. Kneel down and knock, me. I don't know the so-called Wu Tai, kneeling on the ground with both legs. Uncontrolled head slam towards the ground. Until the cutout of 9981 just quietly stopped. I mutter from time to time, why is this happening? This is impossible. The guests are also confused. Look at Tyler Wu. Looking at Wu Taylor indifferently on a sunny day, a fierce expression on his face. Keep drinking, who made you stop? Minion Alcon endures pain. Kill him for me. Seeing everyone approaching with knives, a hand of great sorrow fell. Who dares to touch my boss? Do you think your life is too long? Everyone looked at the killing figure, exclaimed the blazing sun. Elder level figure. What actually recognized this trash as the boss? What the hell is going on? Little do you know that the sky is as high as 10,000 meters. A mysterious man in a black cloak. Staring down. Cold laugh. They're all here. After saying that, he ordered the soldiers outside the city to launch a fierce attack. Soldiers who can't wait. Everyone, the west wind spear broke in like a bandit. The guests saw hope. Wave loudly RRR. He's going to be a beast. Little did they know that the spear in the hands of the next soldier stabbed directly at the necks of the guests. No one is left here. The guests are still grasping the last glimmer of hope. You got it wrong. Wu Taiye seemed to recognize the human path that could not be walked. Chen Chuan, what do you want to do? Chen Chuan directly picked up the child and said the reason, and ordered them all killed. A beam of light in his hand. With lightning speed through the crow's body. Poor Wu Ta. It is not impossible that death is still pervasive. Epidemic room. Looking at the positive energy fluctuations seems to confirm something. Wake up. It turned out to be from the temple of heaven. You found out. You have a brain. Too late. At the same time, Zhang Jialing, who was not very bright-minded, had a joke on his face. Boss, I have had a dream since I was a child. I want to know how powerful God is, and I want to cut a God for fun. While speaking, Zhang Jialing ejected towards Chen Chuan. The hands are divided into four doppelgangers. Crimson Sun formation Chen Zan turned around, big hands towards Zhang Jialing itself. Take a picture of the idea of the spearhead that doesn't know the sky and the earth